everyone, I'm Asira and today I'll be showing you how to start your animation process for your multimedia entry. This is divided into two parts, so if you're having trouble finding information or writing a script, have a look at my first video.
Alright, so here I have a script for an animation I want to make, and it'll just be me talking, so that's why it's in a big chunk rather than the traditional script format. I like to work on Google Docs because I can collaborate with other people in real time and make comments. Now, as I'm reading through the script, I try to imagine what visuals or animations would look nice or explain the situation best. So I highlight what I call action words or action sentences and make a comment as to what the image would be. Animation can be done in two ways. The first being the simpler method where you draw up the icon and move it by editing, and the other being real animation where each frame is drawn out. I'll go through the simpler method first, however here's a list of equipment you may consider when starting the process. If you want to draw up your own characters and figures, you'll need a drawing tablet where you can draw directly onto the computer, or you can use an iPad or equivalent. If not, look up your desired figures or pictures and make sure that they are in PNG file to ensure that the backgrounds are transparent. You'll need a sound recording device, and you can use your own or your parents' phone, either will work. I like to do a quick sketch of how I'd like the scene to come out as, using arrows and annotations to further visualize the idea. The second method is a little bit more tricky, but I like to use this because it keeps my videos interesting. Additionally, this method can be effectively used for repetitive actions and as a stand-in for long explanations. What you want to do is draw all your frames one by one, picturing what motion you want. You can take or find a video of the desired action and use that as a reference, pausing in between seconds to choose your frame. A helpful tip is to turn down the opacity of a previous layer so that you can see how the movement looks. As you finish all the frames, you can now place them into your editing program, and all you need to do now is to adjust the duration of each frame and piece them together. Now that you've got all your drawings and visuals together, it is now time to record your voiceover. Here's a couple of tips if you don't have a fancy noise cancelling mic or a fancy audio editing program, because you don't need those. First, get into a small fabric-y place. How convenient that you can use your wardrobe! If you can't use your wardrobes, choose a small room and make sure to tell your family members and probably a pet to be quiet. Use a voice recording app and hold the phone about 20 centimeters away from your mouth to avoid any of those hard P's, T's and H's blasting to your final product, especially those salivary sounds. Import it onto your computer and drag the audio files and begin animating according to your preferred method. Another tip is to use sound effects to enhance the visuals on screen.
So there you have it. Now you've finished with your amazing Oliphant's multimedia animation entry, but obviously you don't necessarily have to make an animation for the multimedia category because it's pretty flexible. So try out something else if you don't like animation. Give yourself a pat on the back, and I hope that these videos have been useful or at least a little bit interesting for you to watch. And if you've realized that multimedia isn't your thing, have a look at my sister's video where she goes through science writing and a couple more tips. Best of luck from both me and Anita, and thank you so much for watching.